So we have some pretty damn good buffs for Scarlet Witch. As you can see here, this is the new team up that she has with Doctor Strange. And it is so damn good because Doctor Strange, first of all, got a bit of a nerf. He got his damage taken down a bit, but he got his health brought up. And dude, Scarlet Witch has always been such a fun character. She's incredibly simple. You just hold one button pretty much. But this new team up here just gives her so much versatility. And yeah, as you could see, she combines her, I think it's called Chthonian Burst with a Mystic Burst. And it just allows her to do so much more damage. And one of my favorite things that I see on the screen with her here when you load in is you can see the little Doctor Strange arcane symbols around her wrists to showcase that team up, which is just really cool, man. I mean, Scarlet Witch, I mean, if you've seen Multiverse of Madness, you know they weren't exactly on the best terms teaming up, but it's really cool to see it here because she's just so easy to really use. She's very squishy though, so you always want to be careful. But I had a really good time, and of course we're playing against bots here, so there is that as well. But that's okay, like that's really no big deal because you know you can't really find any matches at this current time that I'm playing at, so, and also it is early access. But I mean, she's just so cool, she's so fun, and the amount of work she puts in is wild. So at first I wasn't really using her ability, like the new team up ability, to its best because I wasn't actually using the right click there. But you're about to see when I start using it, she literally starts melting through enemies like they're butter. Really showcasing that Scarlet Witch power, and I think this trade-off is fine because you gotta remember she's still incredibly squishy, 250 health. She's one of the squishiest duelists, of course. But that damage, like you want to get in there and just absolutely melt everybody. And that feeling is genuinely the best when you just get in there and you just put in the work. Her E, if you remember, it can stun. So if you can get the E, and look, I get like stun here by Groot, and I just, or Loki Groot, and I just pull off my ult. But now we start using it, and you can see the little arcane symbols there. And now that, like, obviously I took an L there because I was just using it for the first time. I should not have been in there. So I come back and just, bam, take out 3 of them. Phase out of there in case someone else is left, which Iron Man was. So I just get a bit of heals and just start to focus on these enemies here. And it's like a 30-second cooldown, which isn't that bad at all. Like 30 seconds goes by really quickly because you're just looking for enemies, you're kind of moving around, and the cooldown kind of starts when you start using it. So the real cooldown is probably 20 seconds until you can use it again. So you kind of, like, either enemies are coming back or you're just repositioning, but it's definitely not bad at all, right? And that Psylocke there, I was like thinking to myself, she's gonna ult, and she literally ults at the very end there, wasting her ult going into the next one. But you can see we already just put in a crazy amount of work, crazy amount of damage just in this very first round here, and it just feels good, man. Obviously I kind of rush in here and take an L, which is pretty funny because I'm the type of player that would really like to rush, but you gotta play strategic, especially if you're gonna use someone that's as squishy as Scarlet Witch. You gotta position and rotate around really, really well. And now we've got another ult ready, and look at this. Hulk pops his ult at the right time. And dude, Mr. Fantastic was just getting decimated there, man. Like, it was kind of scary. He's trying to get to me, so we change him back, and then we change him back again, and like Mr. Fantastic was just not having it, man. He was not happy at all with that. So I go behind these pillars here, and these pillars are going to be really good for popping Wanda's ult because you could just hide in there and then go off. So look at that, that's another easy triple. Just literally, like, this map, the new Hellfire Gala map, literally feels really good for Scarlet Witch. I feel like a lot of these pillars are made with, or little covers are made with in mind for her as well. Like, it looks really nice, but she can literally hide, pop her ult. And for that first bit where she's screaming, and look at that, Strange uses his ult, and I pop the burst, And it's a clean and nasty combo. It's really good. So if you've got like a teammate and you've got Scarlet Witch and your teammate's Doctor Strange, dude, you could because you could already pull off some really sick maneuvers and ultimates together with Strange, because people have been portaling in with Wanda. And if you pop her ult and she does her scream, they won't hear it when she's outside the portal. So all she has to do is just literally right before she explodes, goes to the portal and takes out the team. Like, I've seen so many of those plays, and it's just been sick, man, like, to see. And also her range gets very improved here when she gets that burst going. So that burst is really, really nice. Also, Psylocke is just like running off. She's scared. And we get Bruce out of here as well. Groot too. Yeah, but at the same time, he does kind of like get us with his ult, which is fine. But as you can see, we're already like doing really, really well here. I mean, MVP for sure. Again, it is bots though, so your mileage can vary with this, but you got to remember, like, bots will lock on to you. Like, it can feel unfair sometimes, like especially with Iron Man. But right now, we're just kind of having a good time, putting in the work, popping off ults. And I only get Hulk here a little bit because everybody else got out of the way. And even with Hulk, didn't really affect him that much because of Jeff. So again, it's all about positioning. I try to go for the healers because you got to take the healers out first. They keep the enemy team healed. But I start taking a ton of damage, so I just back off, which is the main thing you do want to do here in this in this kind of situation. That E that I put in there was like getting a ton of procs as well, like stunning people. So as you retreat, like popping that is pretty important. And then Hulk starts chasing me, and it's one of the scariest things, man. Like being chased by the Hulk, I would not recommend it, man. And obviously I get folded just because they all kind of chased us back and converged there. Which is, I gotta say, it's pretty hilarious though, in all honesty. And look, now they're all in our spawn, so I'm literally thinking to myself, well, alright, while you guys are here, I'm just gonna teleport and we're gonna cap. And as you can see, like, the team here, the bots are already capping because for some reason the enemy team chased us all the way back to spawn, which they will do. So I pop the burst again and just start kind of destroying the Hulk here, like melting his health, which feels good. Psylocke is there as well, popping her ult, and didn't really work out for her, unfortunately. Ult gets taken out, and Jeff kind of tries to save him, and then he also gets taken out. It just wasn't everyone's day here, if I'm honest. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the match here, actually. We just get this win. I pop an emote, and there we go. Like, look at that. The damage is really good. Like, I don't know, man. She just feels really, really solid to use. Really fun. And also this end scene here with Ultron, it's just so sick, man. So it's like, no matter what, he just gets that. He just becomes like X-Ultron, I guess. But she just feels so good to use. I think the team up with Doctor Strange is something she really needed, and like it helps Doctor Strange's nerf kind of get offset a little bit. I'm really excited to see the new strategies that people pull off her, because you gotta remember, she is really squishy. She doesn't get any additional armor or anything, but her DPS goes up so much more. So we'll have to see her usability. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the new Scarlet Witch buff. If you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Peace.